Uh-oh.
Rain is stopped here at Heinz Field. He dropped, but Roethlisberger slips. Roethlisberger gets up, throws it downfield. It's dropped! Antonio Brown, it bounces right off his chest.
This was going to be a huge play.
Lost it and got back on it. Nearly a disaster.
Talk about cause for concern.
After the timeout, Tannehill. Shotgun. Tannehill, plenty of time. Tiles up the long ball. Tannehill, separation. Kenny Stills can't haul it in. A surefire touchdown.
They can't believe. First of all, Stills is 5 yards behind the deepest defender, Earl Thomas.
Down at 5 from the KC 16 as Winston loses the football. And the Chiefs have recovered.
First and 15 after the flag on Schwartz. Foles has to slide in the pocket, takes a shot off the seam, and that pass should have been picked. It falls incomplete. Prince Amukamara had it right in his hands.
One of the receivers. Close snap, and the ball's loose. And the Saints are going to recover. Kenny Vaccaro.
Bad snap at the wrong time. I mean, it hits his hands. He's got to catch it, yes, but that snap was not where you wanted it from Kilgore, and you needed to make a play here. They just self-destruct.
Fitzpatrick going to loft it, and nobody there except Dolphins. It's intercepted.
Just the miscommunication here. Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing it for a jump ball. He thinks the receivers are going to come underneath. You see both of them there.
Well, Ryan Fitzpatrick ventures into the red zone. It has not been his cup of tea this season.
Well, that was clearly a miscommunication with his receivers.
In the same game. That was a fumble on the exchange. Who's got it? And now they say Kansas City football. And disaster for the Colts.
It appeared that Andrew Luck just took his eyes off the ball.
Seeing it and getting there. On 3rd and 1, extra offensive lineman in. Cousins tripped. A fumble recovered by the Lions. Another miscue.
And this is snapped over the head of John Ryan and a safety. Special teams nightmare down the stretch for Seattle.
Fourth quarter after getting sacked. Farrell Cooper's going to throw to a wide open until the defensive back crossed the field as the ball hung in the air, and Harlan Miller with the interception and still going for the Cardinals all the way inside the Ram 35. Todd Gurley was the receiver, but that throw hung in the air forever.
And this is not a good punt. This is a terrible punt by the rookie. It goes out of bounds at the 32-31-yard line of Oakland.
31-yard attempt. High snap. Catanzaro chasing after the ball. It's still loose, and then picked up by Aaron Williams. And Williams will take it all the way.
It has been an area of concern for Coach Bruce Arians going back to that Patriot game, an opportunity for a game-winning field goal at the end. A little bit of a low snap, had an impact on the kick there. He's watched the mechanics here. This is a high snap. Now the worst part about this, Drew Butler is going to be no help. So all you have is Chandler Catanzaro right now.
It is in. And it's grabbed there by Coleman with a tackle made by Mitchell. And a flag, as you see, thrown on the play at the 5.
Might be on Coleman. Might be a face mask on Coleman.
Uh-oh.
Like Mitchell
That reaction says it all.
He grabbed mine. Oh, my God. Please look at it. Please look at it, sir. Please look at it. He grabbed mine.
Mitchell's a free safety. I think a free agent from Carolina a couple years ago, joining the Steelers.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 23. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. Automatic, first down.
Ohio. Third time today, the Browns are starting inside their own 15. A flea flicker from their own end zone into triple coverage, and it's intercepted by George Iloka. Has some blockers on the return. Iloka is shoved out of bounds. Curious play call there by Hugh Jackson and the Bengals, and the Browns rather, and it proves costly.
I think it's a great play call, but it's just bad execution by RG3.
Second down and 7. And the ball is out. It belongs to Green Bay.
I don't think the ball ever even came up. Sam Bradford was in shotgun formation.
The snap. And drops back. He gets time and he throws it. It's intercepted. Mosley on the interception. And he dives for the goal line. And he comes up just short.
Look on the field as if the Baltimore player fumbled the ball before reaching the end zone. He fumbled it through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10 Washington on the 20.
First and goal for Buffalo. Taylor, here's the option. Oh, he was looking to throw it, and Reggie Bush does. Taylor gets over there.
That should be an incomplete pass. The officials are deeming that was a backwards pass.
From this point on, Rivers under pressure, got his man Gates across the field. Gates to the 25, Gates to the 21-yard line. Well, I think you see Antonio Gates laughing there because he thought for a second he was going to try and hurdle Marcus Peters over on the sideline. Getting to the outside, he did a little gallop there as he thought he was going to get a hurdle in.
But they want to go quick anyway. And they mess themselves up. Sometimes with a young football team, you try to go too quick. This is what happens.
False start. Everyone but the center. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Can you just say everyone but the center? Not gonna bother calling names here.
Here for Blake Bortles and the Jaguars. First and 10. Bortles, his hit ball came out. Jacksonville has recovered. That is the 6th time this year that Bortles has fumbled the football.
Here we are. It comes down to an onside kick. Shanked the onside kick. Yes, he did. Remember, this is a team that carried a kickoff specialist at the beginning of the year.
49ers show pressure and back off again. And Wilson spikes that one into the ground. And an incomplete signal finally given by Tony Carenzi, the referee. Now some chippiness at the end of the play. There were a couple of officials who didn't make any signal, which led some of the 49ers to believe that was a fumble, and then Carenzi blew it dead.
Just a bizarre play the way this worked out.
High snap, and that one goes nowhere. Scooped up by the Browns. That's a live ball. They lateral it. This is Demario Davis on the return. Davis pitches it back to Joe Hayden, trying to reverse field. This is like Cal Stanford for 2 points, though. Hayden still going to midfield, pitches it back, and finally the fun ends at midfield.
Well, let's hope that isn't the highlight of the day for the Cleveland Browns.
Hazer is the holder. And the snap goes off the fingertips of Kaiser. It's rolling around. And it looks like the Raiders pick it up at the 34-yard line. The Chargers have to think they are snake bitten in the fourth quarter.
Performance under his belt already, 125 yards. Barkley tackle, end zone, incomplete. My goodness. Off the hands of Bellamy, who drops what appeared to be a sure touchdown.
I've never seen anything like this.
This system, it's about the process, and that's what Coach Kelly talked to us about, was the process. There's a loose football falling on at the 29-yard line. and the process of the quarterback-center exchange was really bad on that one.
Change this week with Jay Cutler. Barkley, football is loose. Barkley has to fall on it as they avert disaster. So third down coming up.
Flacco in trouble, and he is dumped. Dunlap getting to the quarterback. First man there, Smith got shoved down, and this is where the issues came up. Perfect with the flop.
Frustrated to not get the results. Well, today they are. 3rd down and 7. Bortles in a deep shot down the field. Robinson incomplete. Yeah, there's the flag.
Pass interference, defense number 21. The penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Ed Hochuli said it was a touchdown. Yeah. And that can't be right. No, hold on.
Pass was incomplete, so we don't have a touchdown. Pass interference, defense number 21. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. 1st down.
So, what do you do?
And Hecker's going to fake it, and it's incomplete. He's had a lot of success in the past doing that. This time the intended receiver was Michael Thomas, and that gives Seattle the ball in Ram territory.
Smith escapes the pressure. Penalty marker is thrown. He's hit from behind, and the ball is loose. The pileup is at the 44-yard line. Falcons think they have it. Vic Beasley administered the hit to Alex Smith.
Down 9. Watch out for that. That may have been right off of someone's foot. Picked up by Merciless on the ricochet. It was an interception or a fumble recovery, depending how they rule it.
I think it hit the foot of the bag. It bounced off the receiver's foot. It was intercepted by Houston. 1st down.
Need to reach up with their hands and make some contact with it.
24-yard attempt. Oh, he hits the upright. It's no good. How in the world? 28-yard attempt. John Ryan to hold. And he misses it. That's impossible.
Oh, my God.
That is impossible. Woo.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
That could not have happened.
Well, they're 1-4 on the road this year. And a bad throw that's behind the line of scrimmage, and it's a live football. And the Cardinals can't get to it as it goes out of bounds. Miami maintains possession.
Devontae Freeman behind the fullback. Patrick DeMarco. Wow. Reverses his field. Now Matt Ryan thought about blocking, and I don't know if he decided that wasn't a good idea, if he just stumbled and fell. But he got out of the way.
I think he stumbled and fell. He saw Nick Fairley coming at him. I think he said, you know what? This isn't smart. Watch this ball cut all the way back, and Matt Ryan's going to find himself one-on-one with Nick Fairley.
Tough loss for them, and the Rams have been struggling all season. They have lost 7 of their last 8, and 3 in a row. Bobbling it is Thomas, and Thomas is buried inside the 5-yard line in a fumble, and it is recovered by Atlanta. Paul Warlow, number 55, makes the recovery. A big play opening this game.
Well, Belichick was checking out the tablet and was not happy.
Look out, tablet.
Ooh. Bringing an IT guy. Tucson in, gives a block on Kirksey. 3rd and 11. Intercepted. It's picked off on the play. And he may go all the way, and you can see the entourage to the pylon. He's in! Touchdown!
After review, the ruling on the field has been changed. The Cleveland runner fumbled the ball prior to getting in the end zone. As a result, it is a touchback. It's Chris Smith's ball, 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
Flag down. Kings punt rolls into the end zone.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Receiving team number 30. 15-yard penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Kicking team number 7.
You can't use the flag as a prop.
Totally uncalled for. And really, that's a Bush League move by a punter.
This might be something to watch the rest of the day. No doubt, actually. Here's what happened. Watch this. Talib reaches in.
Grabbed the goat chain.
Yeah.
And ripped it apart.
Crabtree is in disbelief. He's actually showing his teammates what he did.
What he did. So that was playing. He was thinking about that before the game.
We're going to define the word tough for you. Bernie Beaudry, our Parab bike guy. Timing is everything. Linval Joseph. In the pregame introductions, still at work. This man is tough. Bernie, with a trip to LensCrafters tomorrow. Bloodied nose, still working.
There's no flag yet from Jeff Fisher.
Now he's reaching for it, I think.
It's in that winter coat. He can't find the flag. He had to go and tell the official he wanted to challenge it. He's trying to dig it out, and he couldn't find it. I saw him fishing for it.
These Californians aren't used to those big coats.
This is how it's going for the Rams.
This is LeGarrette Blount. Blount trying to turn the corner, now going to change direction with Brady as a blocker. And gets the first down. I'm sure every New England Patriot fan was watching Tom Brady lead this and saying, just get out of the way, go down, fall down, something, get out of the way. You see him come back, he's trying to lead it. He avoids everybody.
Either shouldn't have been in there or should have just been handing the ball off. That's hindsight. That one bounces. No one on the Bills goes to get it. Now Gillislee tracks it down in the end zone.
You can't let it go.
It's a touchdown. Yeah. What are the Bills doing? Doug Middleton falls on it for the Jets. Probably the easiest touchdown he'll ever have.
That's just a kind of a traditional onside kick right there, right? That's the way you draw it up.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Can't put 7 or 8 on one side. So there's the shift. Ravens respond. I think he went half a yard, then he just drills it down the field. That was bad. And 2 penalties are down.
That is a swing and a miss.
That was a whiff.
You don't see that very often. The official's even laughing about that one. He just comes up. I don't know if he just...
No, this
is asking a little too much. He was trying to show that he was kicking it to the left and was going to try and pooch it to the right. That was an accident waiting to happen.
Beckham's headbutting equipment on the sidelines. He hits the kicking net, takes another shot to the head. Probably ought to avoid that stuff.
Lion time. Fires to the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Great officiating, at least on the field. Oh, that's classic.
That's the best one of the whole year so far.
Oh,
of course, Odell Beckham earlier lost a battle with the kicking net. Took one in the chops. Comes back and gives it a kiss. There we go. We're all even now, kicking net.
Manning on the slant. Beckham! Beckham! Touchdown! And back to the net, which is the Holy Grail.